beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here, hoping you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Yay! Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. So I'm going to be talking about the full moon in Libra, April 12th, 13th. Some say 12, some say 13. I don't know. But I'll be talking about that. I will be doing your signs. I will be talking about what good could be coming along, what to watch out for, and then I'll talk about a little, sentence of each of love, health, and wealth. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that, but I'm also got a lot of predictions, so I'm going to try to squeeze that in. I think next week will be just like a prediction time, because this is crazy times that we're going through, and some people are like, where's the positive? Where's the positive? I'm just giving you the forewarning. I'm showing you what Spirit is showing me, trying to bring some happiness and joy in there too. But a lot of people are thanking me that I forewarned them about the weather or the stocks and all that stuff too. So I'm trying to bring as much light to you as much as I can. But I definitely want to, Spirit has been telling me all this information, and it's just been crazy. It's just been crazy. And unfortunately, it's going to be like that for a while. It's going to be, this year. It's going to be crazy because I'm seeing things in June and July, and I'm seeing things in October, and I'm just like, yeah. So, and I've been doing these, I did this predictions that I'm doing for you beautiful people tonight. I probably did it in February, March. Okay. So, I'm trying to get ahead. So if certain things happened, all right. Then, like I said, I did it a month or 2 months ago, these predictions and things like that. Spacey J just gave me $5. Thank you, Spacey J. I love that. And I want to thank all you beautiful people that have been watching me. I had 25,000 views on my last video. And I know it was a lot. Some people were like, oh my God, Debbie, there's so much information on there. I'm going to have to watch it again. So maybe next time, if Spirit gives me so much information, I'll cut it up and maybe do a video on Tuesday. And then instead of doing angel or healing, I'll do the second part on Thursday. If that comes up again, I will tell you. Okay. Because I know it was a lot. And some of it I repeat myself, and I'll probably be repeating myself because I just want to forewarn you. Hi, Debbie. I work for a nonprofit youth development. We have legal department that handles unaccompanied minors. We are subcontractors for a big legal company that filed a lawsuit with Trump's administration. Oh, wow. That's a big thing. So, Angela says, Debbie, I just remembered you today. A big tragedy in my country. Doctor last night, and you mentioned something like that last week. What's the tragedy, honey? What's the tragedy, Angela? But thank you. I love the long videos. Nicole said it was an awesome video. Mary said, okay, well, thank you. Thank you for that. I didn't know if it was, some of you, I can't please everybody. I try to please everybody as much as I can. I'm trying to do it like at least 80-85% because, everybody's going to complain about something, and I'm only one person. Yeah, only one person. So I'm trying to do the best I can to make everybody as happy as I can. Love you, Debbie, and your predictions are amazing. Thank you, Blade. Thank you. Mrs. Martinez, we are so blessed just to have you with us. For me, the longer the better. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Kathy. 201. 201 people are on here. The info was very worth the long video. Okay, thank you. Okay, I was wondering about that. So I was laid off because my company lost funding from the Trump administration. Please pray for me. I can't work in an office because of heart issues, but I can work remote. Okay, we will, Patty. We will send you that. And Thursday, I'm doing, doing angel. I'm connecting to a really powerful angel on Thursday. So for healing and for work and prosperity and love and all that stuff too, and health. So connect on Thursday, 5 p.m. All right. Right. Let's see. I think it's too much stuff. I'm crazy. So I'm wearing rose quartz. If you're wondering, I have rose quartz here. I have these beautiful earrings. I don't know who sent these to me because I looked on the packaging. There's no name on it. But if you're on the chat, please let me know so I can do a shout out because you gave me a couple earrings like this. And this is like pink. So, and then I've got my little, because I'm always going to wear a pin. And this one's an octopus. The octopus garden under the sea. You were so right with your predictions, the stock market going down. I know. And I predicted that last year. And believe it or not, I said that on my either Instagram or Facebook, and someone said I was full of poopy head. And I'm like, what? I've been telling you guys this for months. So, yeah, like I said, can't please everybody. From Norway, Valhalla to Diddy. I love that. I love that. So, thanks, Annie. Thanks, Annie. Okay. Angela said a rooftop collapsed on the top of 1,000 people. Oh no. So far only recuperated 54 bodies. Oh no. Send prayers to that. Send prayers to that. Where was that again, Angela? I'm sorry. Where was that? Thank you, Sandy. This was done in Montana. Boy, I'm turning it the wrong way. And it was hand done in Montana, this rose quartz. Isn't that pretty? Had it for probably 30 years. You know me, I love jewelry. I love my jewelry. Okay, so let me kind of get going here because I got a lot of information, and then your guys' zodiac signs and all that stuff. Thank you. Your hair looks great. It looks healthy. I have curly hair also, and it gets frizzy, and my hair looks dry when I straighten it. It looks healthier. So thank you. Yeah, it takes a long time because you know how kinky curly my hair is, and to straighten it out. But I thought, I want to straighten it out once in a while. So, and it's not raining here anymore. So let's do that. Lots of love from down under. Thank you, Sinclair. Thank you. So, okay, so let me do the my moonology because we're talking about the full moon in Libra, and it's on this. Here's the beautiful card. And it says, focusing on your own wants and needs, understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. However, this card suggests you need to find a balance between what you need versus what everyone else needs. Walk a mile in their shoes once you understand where they're coming from and why you can take action. If you've been through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people for help. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others. Find a balance between your own needs and what you do for others. Remember that we're all co-creating, so getting other people on your side by being understanding is a win-win situation. So they're saying to manifesting ritual for opening the heart and allowing to receive. Add jasmine essential oils to your diffuser. I love jasmine. Love it. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes. Call on Lakshmi, the magnificent Hindu goddess associated with love, abundance, and beauty, among other things. Ask Lakshmi to open your heart and fill you with love, kind, and gratitude, or prosperity and health and all that kind of stuff. So your manifestation affirmation could be, there is love all around me. I'm lovable. Are you lovable? I hope I'm lovable. Oh, thank you, Marlene. Thank you. She says I look pretty today. Yeah, unfortunately, Maria, I do see some layoffs. I'm seeing some layoffs. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about some prediction things here, and it's not always the best. Okay. Simply the best. But I just kind of forewarning you what comes up. And a lot of times, you know me, I always say, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. So, so I'm going to do the angel number, and today is the 8th. So, what do you think it's about? Let me give you something to talk about. It says, Jay says, you are lovable. Thank you. Okay, it's about abundance. It says the energy is limitless. There are forces always flowing and moving through and around you. The ones you pay attention to open up to will develop in you and in their flow. When you see this number, meditate on what your life requires: development and abundance. So allow it. To me, it's allow. Visualize energy coming forth to a nurturing growth in these areas. So it's like if you need health, see this beautiful abundance of health coming to you. If you're needing wealth, see this beautiful abundance of wealth coming to you. If you're needing love is in the air, then see abundance with that. Connect to that vibration, connect to that essence, okay? Okay, excuse me. Hi, Caravani. Hi, Jay. Okay, excuse me, my mouth. Hola from Mexico. I really appreciate you. Thanks, Karen. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? So, okay, so I'm going to talk about things that happened, all right? And a lot of things happened. Right away, I was saying that I saw movie stars passing away, some, like famous movie stars pass away. And I think it was that night or the next day, Val Kilmer passed away. I used to have the massive crush on him. Cindy, that's on here, she's always like, I told her that twice. That's because she was sending it through the Facebook Messenger. Norway Cruise Line canceled because of a bunch of cruise lines. They're canceling a bunch of cruises, maybe because they see what's coming up, or maybe they knew some of this was coming up. I really do. I feel, this is mine. Maybe it's a conspiracy theory or whatever, but I feel like a lot of companies, I think a lot of the rich people knew this was coming up, and a lot of cancellation. People were already laying off people before even this went down. Okay. So, farewell to the Boeing 747, the last one that was made. It's done. 747. I remember when they came out with the 747, it was like, ooh, big deal, big deal. You know what I mean? The 747. Okay, so massive waves at Sydney, Bondi Bay. If you're from Sydney or Bondi Bay, is that in Sydney? I don't know, but they were telling me there was a bunch of waves in Australia. Someone sent that to me. There was a big snowstorm in the Midwest in Minnesota. My daughter called me up and showed me a picture, and she's like, we got 5 inches. And her in-laws were up north more, and I think they got up to 10 inches of snow or whatever. It was just crazy. So, yeah, there was a strong 6.9 earthquake in New Guinea. Your beautiful people here, like Florida, the tornadoes and the storms and the Midwest and the East, all, Arkansas to Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, all you beautiful people. I mean, a lot of people, send prayers to them. I mean, oh my goodness. I knew that there was going to be more tornadoes, but I didn't realize it was going to be so bad and so much. And unfortunately, I'm still seeing more. Because there's going to be more wind and more wind and more wind. And like I said, it's going to be the hurricanes and the tornadoes and the, that kind of stuff. So sorry about that. Okay. California, the snow up in the Sierras, it's on its 3rd year of so much snow, and this hasn't happened for decades, they said. I don't know if it was in the 90s or the 80s the last time that they had 3 years in a row of more snow than normal. So again, there's going to be some flooding coming up when that melts, and if we get more snow, we're going to get that flooding that I've been talking about, like in Bakersfield or the midsection of California. So, and then the plants and the trees and the shrub and all that grows, and then we got fires. So it's like, oh my God, it's just a never-ending thing. So, Russell Brand, my opinion, I never liked this guy. Wasn't it Katy Perry that was engaged to him or whatever? And when she was like, I'm engaged to him, and I'm like, why? Please call me, tell me, ask me about relationships. It's like some of these movie stars, they match up with somebody. I'm like, and you're with them because of why? You know what I mean? But, from my viewpoint, I'm not trying to be a little poopy head here, but he was charged for, SA. So it's sad. Again, Australia floods. There was 1,000 livestock that died. And I don't know what I wrote on there because I wrote it really small. Okay, today or yesterday, Mike, he Facebook messaged me and he said that a volcano erupted in the Philippines. And I've been saying this. I remember last week I even said, I'm seeing a volcano erupting. I'm seeing the ashes. I'm seeing more. I'm seeing where it's like, if the one in Philippines gets bigger, then maybe that's the one. But I'm seeing one that's really going to erupt and really affect a lot of people. I'm not saying this one isn't bad. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just seeing one that stops the flights and stops affecting a lot of people. Someone was saying Kathy was married to him. Oh, she was married to him? Katy Perry was married to him? Oh, I didn't know it was. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm seeing people that are married or connected together and I'm like, I don't like it, I try not to look at it because it's really hard for me to watch it. It's like, it really is. It's really hard for me to watch it. That rocket that went up in Norway crashed. Remember, I was talking about rockets and missiles and that there was going to be a disturbance or an accident, and that happened in Norway. Harrison Ford split with his wife. What's her name? And she had her own TV show. I always say her name wrong. I always thought that was kind of a weird setup too, those two. And then the one that I've been talking about for a long time, the market falling down, which I was showing for months ago. And I kept on telling you beautiful people that. And I don't think this is going to be the last one for this year. I really don't. So I'll talk about that. I'll be continuously talking about it. Where I think when it could happen, again, predictions. These aren't facts. These are predictions. I am not a doctor. I am not a financial advisor. I have to say that to you beautiful people. You're probably like, Debbie, you keep on saying that. Yep, I'm going to keep on saying that. So to cover my furry little buttocks, okay? Yeah. Callista Flockhart. Am I saying that right? Yeah, okay, that's her, yeah. Claire's like King Charles to step down. I keep on seeing him having some kind of illness or whatever and that he could step down. Okay. I'm going to have to look at that more. That's a good question. I have to write that down. So, King Charles step down because I got to connect with spirit. I got to, someone else asked me a question too about if the president steps down, then the rest of them steps down. So I'm gonna have to look at that too. I gotta connect. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Was there anything else on here that I don't think so. So I'm gonna start kind of doing a little bit of, first of all, I'm gonna try to do a little lovely stuff. So I'm going to talk about the plant that is going around this full moon is going to be a rose. Okay, so roses are really good to be connected to, or a rose smell or a rose spray or whatever. And I just had it there and I put it away. So the affection, okay, rose quartz can help you see the world in love. Because I mean, with all the stuff that's going on, you know, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Okay, so emotional healing, helping to focus on self-love, relationships. This full moon wants to help bring balance, harmony, blessings, and to have us be thankful for what we have. If you notice, a lot of these beautiful people, they're like, at least we're safe. They lost their homes, the flooding from the homes, the tornadoes, the winds, all this stuff that's going on. So we got to be thankful. Try to be as thankful as you can of what we have to bring that balance. Yeah. I have rose quartz bracelet. Yeah. This is a good weekend to wear that and to remind yourself to be thankful and to be in love and be thankful for what we have. And I'm wearing the bracelet that Debbie's husband Greg made for me, and it says thank you. And I read it all the time. So thanks again for that bracelet, because it's like, okay, thank you. Remind myself to thank myself. Okay. Thank me for what's going on. The president are going to his yearly that's all. I don't know what you're saying. You mentioned him last time. Yeah, I still see some kind of illness or something, and I've got that on my things like that. So okay, all right. So this full moon, April 12th, 13th, is around justice, balance, contracts, relationships, diplomacy, secrets revealed. Don't be surprised. And this is not just for the world. This could be around you too. Okay. Legal system and financial partnership. Okay. The economy, a major financial shift, especially related to international trades. I'm seeing major layoffs happening around especially, I know it's crazy because we're saying, oh, AI is going to open up oh my God, my brain just went blank. Did you just see it? Did you see it fall out of my head? Like scientific, science, circuit boards, things like that. Oh my God, I even made circuit boards. I even did quality control on circuit boards, Debbie. Hello. Okay. So I could see that kind of situation getting layoffs. Okay. And I'm seeing it more down the year. So be careful on that. Okay. Hi, Michael. Okay. So, currency and currency policies. The U.S. stock market can still have or may have experienced still, going down because of either conflicts, power struggles around the world. I feel like it's going to be kind of like what the president was doing with China. And China's like, well, then we're going to put our tariffs up. And I could see them having this, no, well, then I'm going to put it up. Then I'm going to put it up. And I'm not going to do this, that kind of thing. So it could, again, affect our stocks. And remember, I wrote this in February and March. So, and maybe what happened is what happened, but I feel like more is going to be happening. Okay. Unfortunately, a major financial scandal could be shown. Okay. Or corporate shakeup, or the market being manipulated, revealed, or even a political truth being shown. Something around, again, truth being shown. So truth being shown that something was manipulated, or truth being shown around the market. Or there's a political truth and then everybody kind of going that way and then it makes it go down again, okay? So it is going to be this little this month for sure. And then I think May is going to bring a little breather room and then go again, okay? Hi, Kissy Cat. You're always giving to me. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. She's giving me $5. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you. Let me do this, and then I gotta go back. Squirrel, boy, I'm having a squirrel moment today. I'm sorry, so sorry. Okay, so revealed or shown, or a huge legal ruling or lawsuit that could affect the stock market or banking. Okay, so this could be around banking, because remember, as I said, this full moon is around balance, justice. Like I had the card, it's showing you the justice. Okay, it's showing you the scales. That's what's going on around this this full moon. So that could cause a conflict. It could cause something that erupts. You know what I mean? It's trying to balance it. It might be the earth trying to balance itself. I don't know. But I feel like it's around that. I see it as around that. And again, I hope I'm wrong. Okay? This could be a major fall in the Bitcoins or cryptos. If there's a huge gain, again, it could be just a day or a week it goes up, and then it could go down again. I see Spirit showing me to look out for Bitcoin and Ethereum in June and in July. They're showing me the month of June. I've been saying this to you beautiful people. I don't know why. I feel like there's something that's connected to Ethereum through the government or something. I don't know what it is that they're trying to show me because I don't know about it. So if you're like, Debbie, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're right. But I'm going to tell you what Spirit shows me in a video camera. I wish I could take the video camera and show it to you and go, okay, now try to figure it out. So I'm doing the best I can to see what they're showing me because I don't know everything. But in some way, I like it that I don't know everything because then I'm not putting my perspective in it, the human perspective in it. I hope that makes sense, okay? Oh my gosh, Margaret, thank you. Margaret gave me $20. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. She says you're amazing. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I want to go back because I keep on forgetting to show you beautiful people. This is a squirrel moment. The squirrel's behind me right here. Squirrel moment. That I gave the donation to the best friends and that they sent, you know how they send you a thank you note. So thank you for your gift to the Best Friends Animal Society. So I gave them the money that you guys donated and I gave it to them. Okay. So I didn't want you guys to forget about that. Okay. I also, if you're wanting to get a reading or if you're wanting to connect to me, or even if you're wanting to donate, you can go to my website, psychicdebbie.com, and then there's a donation page, okay? If you are getting a reading from me, I need to say this because it's happened numerous of times and people are getting mad at me, and it's like they're not ready for my readings, and I'm sorry I have to say this. It happened to me today, and they got mad at me, and it's like, what? If you're getting a phone reading, I need to see a picture of you. I need to see a picture of you. I can't do a reading without a picture because I read your aura. I read the story around you, okay? So if you're getting a phone reading, if you want to send pictures because you're talking about other people, then send their pictures to me too, okay? But yes, I need that ahead of time so that I can see. My husband gets all the emails. I don't see your pictures. I don't see anything until the phone call comes or your reading comes to me, okay? Because I don't want to see your picture right away, because then I start reading it and you're not there and you can't hear what's going through my head. And I'll forget it because I channel it, okay? So please, please, if you're getting a phone reading, please send a picture of yourself and whoever you want to talk about, okay? Okay, back up. And I want you to please, if you can't donate like these beautiful people are, please like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell, okay? Some people even wrote us and said, are you on tonight? And I'm like, what? It didn't tell you? So subscribe, ring the bell, or whatever. What I really, really want to tell you, beautiful people, again, like I said in the beginning, 25,000 people watched my video, and I am so, so thankful. I am so, so thankful that you're watching this and that I can help as many people as I can. Okay. So, and Jay just gave me $19.99, and he says, thank you for all you do. Thank you, Jay. And I will put your guys' name down in the comments, okay? I will put your names down in the comments too. I'm overly grateful. I don't know if you beautiful people remember the troopers know that I had someone, it was probably months ago last year, that said, don't thank people for the money. And I'm like, what? I am going to thank you, okay? Okay, so back to, that was a major squirrel moment. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so weather, again, sorry. That's understandable. Good to know. Hi, you all. That's amazing. Thank you. Okay. So weather, again, more tornadoes, dust storms, severe storms, especially the Midwest, East Coast. More planes, rocket, and missile mishaps. Okay. Europe, New Zealand, Australia, be careful with extremely windy wind, fires, waves, and also a major storm. Okay. Trains, blimps. I'm still seeing a blimp or something. It could be, maybe it's a balloon. I don't know. When you do the balloon rides, I don't know what it is. They're still showing me another thing. Especially Europe needs to be careful. Massive public protests again. Look at all the beautiful people that were protesting this weekend. I mean, millions and millions and millions of people. And thank God there wasn't major things that happened. I heard of some stories, but I don't really want to talk about it because we're going to be positive, right? We're going to be positive. I heard just one story. I heard a couple stories of people, other people, but we're not going to talk about that. Protesters, again, need to be careful. Major arrest on protesting or famous people or even a leader somewhere could be arrested, okay? And it could be because they're drinking and driving. So this weekend, please do not drink and drive. Please do not. I mean, we should not drink and drive anytime, but you're going to get drunker more this weekend. I've already been in this kind of haze thing. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but it's like, hello. It's almost like, hello, McFly. You know what I mean? It's like, I got to wake up. So, it's going to be more of that this weekend or this full moon. So, be careful because you might say words that you don't want to say, or, you know what I mean? Or get hurt or whatever. So please be careful with that. All right. Kathy Black, she gave me $20. Well, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'll put your names down in the comment section. I always do that. Okay, so thank you very much. And she said, goal. Okay. Sorry, but these countries need to watch out for this around this month. around conflicts, volcanoes, waves, economy, earthquake, trade wars. China, Japan, Korea, Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Malaysia. And also the next 3 months. So you need to watch about that too. So also in the next 3 months, you really need to watch out for water issues, floods, storms, and tsunamis. Also, the Netherlands and France and UK have to be extra careful around these floods and storms and economy for the next 2 months. So I'm seeing the first countries that I was talking about, the China, Japan. I could see a conflict. I could see a war. And I'm hoping it's not a massive, I don't want to say war. I'm going to say conflict, because you can have different degrees, okay? And I don't want to put that energy out there. But I just keep on seeing a conflict. And I don't know if maybe it's China on us, or China on Taiwan, or Russia and Ukraine is even bigger than what it's supposed to be. So, yeah. So prayers for peace. Prayers for peace, okay? Again, I will keep on saying I hope I'm wrong on these. All right. The U.S. and Italy could have another downfall this month on the economy. But the good news, the month of May can bring great opportunities, or the economy could get better, which I was seeing the economy getting better in May. But again, I'm forewarning you for June. Let's see. Also, let's see. Australia and Ireland need to watch about their economy too. New Zealand and Spain, there's love in the air. So going to be love in the air for New Zealand and Spain. Love is in the air. Remember that song? Some kind of beautiful display in the sky, sunset, or finally showing us the truth of UFOs. So maybe there's this big meteorite or something that happens in the sky, and that New Zealand, and I don't know why New Zealand and Spain are the ones that get to see it, but I don't know. I don't know what it is that they were showing me, this beautiful thing in the sky or something like, wow. Or it could be the UFO or something like that. And that's why I got this beautiful picture behind me. It's like, we need a beautiful sky. Gloria said China said they will get back at us about their tariffs. And I'm seeing that, definitely. There was flood in Brazil today, affected animals. And I predicted that last week or 2 weeks ago, Maria. So prayers to those people. I predicted that. Yes, I know I did. Ukraine's just caught Chinese soldiers fighting for Russia. I think I have that down in a little bit further in my predictions. Yesterday they had a video of capturing a soldier speaking about how he was captured. Okay. I love your long podcast. I love you too. Thanks, Ann. And thanks, Kathy. There's 556 people in the house. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Okay. Where was I? So something lovely in the sky. Also, this month could show some major truths like Trudeau in Canada, or leaders, past or present. Secrets are going to be revealed. Again, there's a bunch of secrets that are going to be revealed. Are we going to hear about it? That's the thing. You might hear about it. I might not. You know, that country's going to hear about it. We might not. Okay. So, because you know how the news is, we don't see everything. They don't show everything. Okay. And if they do, it's like, blip, blip, this, the people that were protesting, it's like, yeah, they talked about it and then it was gone. And then it's like, come on, people, there's millions and millions of people out there. It should have been a number one topic. But anyways, also Canada could cause some kind of conflict with the U.S. because they will stand tall against this tariffs around AI and banking. It's wanting to be independent, which again could cause some kind of conflict or push with the states. I don't know if it's Mark Carney or who it is. Again, if you're like, you don't know what you're talking about, Debbie. Yeah, I don't know. Leaders did it. I don't want to, because again, my predictions are better. I'm seeing some kind of challenge or making a statement or an action that challenges the U.S. So maybe there's a statement or a challenge against the tariffs, not just China, but Canada. I'm seeing Canada and China going after the states because of this tariff thing. And I don't know how they're going to do it. I see a press conference. The reason why they showed it to me, this is the video that I saw. I saw a press conference with international flags behind a leader in Canada. He may invoke international law. He doesn't want to fist fight it, but outmaneuver with intelligence and strategy. So that's what Spirit was showing me. It was like, let's not do a conflict. Let's manipulate it somehow where it's like, psych, got ya. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. How they would do it, I don't know. A star is supposed to blow up and can be seen with the naked eye. Really, Kelly? Where? Where? You cannot blame them. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're going to go over here. So I got Ukraine and Russia conflict, more major around the 20th to the 22nd. The 20th is Easter here, and believe it or not, it's me and my husband's anniversary. We're going to be married 23 years. So it's going to be our anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary. I don't know if you watched the Flintstones. They, you know, it was their anniversary. They'd always sing, happy anniversary, happy. I don't know if you know that song or not. Another squirrel moment. Sorry. Okay, so there could be a major conflict around the 20th to the 22nd. It could be the U.S., NATO could be asking U.S. and NATO to ask to send more weapons, or maybe Trump is debating, is he going to, or whatever. I don't know if that's what causes some of the conflict. I see Putin needs to be extra careful around this time. It could be a personal attack in some way. Also, Poland and the Baltic states like Lithuania increase their military. I'm seeing them increasing their military, okay? This could put major pressure on the U.S. government to take a decisive action, okay? So, and maybe they don't, maybe he doesn't want to, or maybe they do, I don't know, and maybe there's that. That's the bowl, you know what I mean? It's like the conflict there. I'm also seeing China may take some bold actions towards Tijuana this month. And I still see North Korea doing missile tests to distract U.S. Like, we're going to send one over, trying to, scare us or whatever. The North Korea thing, I'm seeing them doing that for months. That's not going to be just April. I could see them doing it April. I could see them doing it April, May, June, July. It's going to be this year. And I don't know if one is really going to get close to us or what they're doing, but I feel like they're going to try to scare us. And maybe this sounds stupid, or maybe this sounds dumb, but I think North Korea is like, hey, Diddy, I want some attention here. So I could see them doing that. So there's a lot of things going on around us, okay? It could be the Ukraine, could be Russia, it could be the China thing. It could be China going after Taiwan, North Korea, So there's all this stuff going on, and I feel like a lot of it could be happening around this full moon, okay? Happy anniversary. Yes, Flintstones, always watched them. I love the Flintstones too. Most of the U.S. can see the thing in the sky. I forgot what day it could be Googled. Okay, I'll have to look it up. Yes. Okay, so Kim says, Carney's an honest man, worried in Canada. The word is he likes the way China does things. Oh, didn't know that. Okay. Grew up with Fred, Barney, Wilma, and Betty. I know. And Dino. I liked Barney. I thought he was cute because I like someone that makes me laugh. Okay. Okay. We also could hear some. Did I talk about this or not? We could also hear some kind of trade with the president or Elon Musk around tariffs because it's affecting his Tesla company. So I'm seeing him talking to the president about his Tesla company. Spirit was showing me this. Don't know if it's going to happen. Not a fact. Prediction. We could hear the president somehow fix it so that the tariffs doesn't affect Elon Musk. Okay? And that he doesn't have to pay that tax or that tariff. Just saying. That's what they showed me. Okay? So maybe, because I'm seeing either it's going to be that or they're going to have a major conflict. And I said that last year. That I saw those two kind of going at it. So we'll see. Okay? We will see. All right. So every Bam Bam and Pebbles. Remember that song that they used to sing? Let the sun shine in and meet it with a grin. Remember at the end of the Flintstones? Yeah. Do you think there will be a blow off top in cryptos in 2025? Also, when do you think the stock market will eventually crash for a longer period of time? Do I feel like there's going to be a top off? Not now. And I feel like there's going to be, and I've been saying this before, and you beautiful people that have watched me constantly, and you're probably going, she's repeating it. I really see in June. I feel like it's got to be June. It could go into July because, I mean, you know, time changes. But yeah, don't forget Bam Bam and Pebbles. I talked about them too. Oh, thank you. Someone's telling us happy anniversary. They're telling us happy anniversary, honey. On the 20th. So hello from Canada. Yes. So Sherry says Elon Musk is for zero tariffs across the board for us or anyone else. Yes. I believe that. I believe that. Okay, so now I'm going to start doing your guys' a zodiac sign, what to watch out for, what's good could be coming, and I'm going to talk about your love, I'm going to talk about your wealth, and I'm going to talk about your health. Next week, I'm going to be doing I think next week I'm just going to be doing a lot of predictions, and I think it's going to be for the new moon, I think. Okay, because I write a lot of these up way ahead of time. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. So I've been writing up for the next week's show. I'm trying to remember, do too much stuff. But I think it's going to be all predictions, and we can do this talking back and forth and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if we are, someone is asking me, are we in the beginning of World War III? I don't know if we are. I'm going to say conflict. I'm not going to say that we're in that space yet. Okay. If there was going to be a major thing, I think it would happen in June. That's what I'm showing. I feel like, and I've been saying this to you beautiful people before too. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a doctor. These are just predictions. These are not facts. I have to say that to cover my little buttocks. It's really big. I feel like this April is a foreshadowing of what could come in June. Yep. And I hope I'm wrong. Okay. All right. So let's go with the signs. I'm going to start with Pisces and end with Aries, because we always have Pisces at the end. And someone mentioned that last time. They're like, why do you always start with the Aries and never with Pisces? So I'm trying to please too many people. But of course, Pisces need to be, you know what I mean? Okay, so better worry about the recession happening in 6 months. The recession is going to happen before 6 months, honey. Yeah, I'm seeing it's going to be more than that. It's going to be around this time, and then you need to watch out next year also. But that's down the road, okay? All right. It's Aries season right now, Celtic Seer says. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. Pisces, watch out for power struggles in intimate relationships. Avoid drama, arguments. That's to watch out for. Okay, what's good is finally letting go. Yahoo! Transformation. Could receive a gift, money, win, inheritance. Love. Deep emotions. Allow someone in. Date. Deep connections. Be vulnerable. Help with love. Allow someone to love you. Open up, people. Okay? Wealth. Be true to your debt. Know where your debt is, especially now with everything going on. Fix them, or it could get worse. Have a financial plan, or go to a financial planner. Please do not overspend, okay? But because you're going, well, Debbie, we could receive a gift. We could get some money, but I don't know if it's going to fix everything, okay? Or if you're spending and you get that money and you overspend, it's not going to be that good, okay? All right. Health, talk about your emotions, write about it, or please exercise, release the stress, okay? Or go see a therapist, do a vision board, and try to smile all day. Just go, today This crazy psychic said I'm supposed to smile. If you can't smile all day, then smile for at least 10 minutes a day in the morning. If you're like, or watch something that makes you laugh or be happy. Okay? Even if it's just watching your pet or your child or a grandchild or something, please do something every day to make you happy. And that's good for everybody. That's good for everybody. Okay, the next one is Aquarius. Watch out for fear, worry, and doubt. Feeling that you're not good enough. Don't over control. Boy, Aquarius, you guys have a hard time with that. Okay, I know a lot of Aquarius people, and not everyone, but because especially when you start getting frightened and things are happening, you're like, and then you want to control it, right? And we all kind of do that. So let's go. What is good? You could have a trip. Someone could come up and say, hey, let's go for a trip. I'll pay for the gas. I'll pay for the motel or whatever. A mentor could come along, take a class to expand. A spiritual insight could happen to you. Publishing, if you're going to publish or you're going to have if you're wanting to put something out in the world, great time to do that because then you could get some opportunities with that. Okay? Okay, love. All right. Love for Aquarius is talk, share beliefs, strengthen, bonds, explore, date if you're single, marry, do things together. Do something together, even if it's just sitting in the chair watching a beautiful TV show. Talk a little bit, okay? Do something new. Do something new together, all right? If you're single, then do something new. Go on a different dating app. Go on a different date. Go on a bike ride or say hi to people more or something. Do you know what I mean? Do something different, okay? Wealth, learning something new will help bring more in or help bring more money in. Taking classes, investing or learning how to invest, okay? There's going to be some kind of financial opportunity or there could be even a new job coming your way, all right? Health-wise for Aquarius, embrace changes, do a new adventure, a new hobby, help release, do a puzzle, take holistic herbs, might get better energy. You know what I mean? It's like take that ginseng or whatever to give you some more energy to do things, okay? Ask a doctor or a guru. If you are having a health issue, again, I'm not a doctor on this, but this is not the time for Aquarians to like, oh, I got this, my heart's kind of beating off and I'm just going to ignore it. No, go to the doctor, okay? Go to the doctor, all right? Aquarius, that's me, Maria. Debbie, if Canadians can tell you that your predictions have come true, how do we get to the information to you? Karen, you can go to my website. I'm going to put it up on here, psychicdebbie.com, or you can go to my Facebook and Facebook message me or Instagram message me, okay? That's how people are doing it. They're going through my Facebook and they're giving me the message on there. I've had people tell me on my email, psychicdebbie.com, or they've done it, very few though, on Instagram, okay? You can do it that way. Yes. And remember, beautiful people, on Thursday, you can send your cards and your gifts, okay? So I want that too. Okay, so here we go. Capricorn, things to watch out for, okay? Overworking, being a perfectionist. This is not the time to be a perfectionist. You don't have the time, honey. The world doesn't have time for perfection right now, okay? There's too much going on, all right? Putting the pressure on you or others. Don't pressure other people. A lot of things are going on. People are nervous right now, or putting the pressure on you like, I have to fix everything. I've got to fix everything, especially career or at work, okay? What good could come is receive an award. You could get a title. The public loves you. All of a sudden, you got all this attention, okay? Leadership opportunity or success from a past effort. Like you were like, I was doing this and doing this and doing this. It could be kind of like my son is, trying to make this film. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we want to pick it up. We want to make a movie of it or whatever. It could be something like that. Okay. Love, be careful with work or interference with love. So don't, I think what they were showing me at that time, Capricorn, was, like if you're having a fight with your husband, don't bring it to work, okay? Or you're like, oh, I'm so in love with him. And then people are like, hello, work. You know how you do that when you're first in love? You're like, do. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, work, I gotta work. So that kind of thing, all right? Make clear about boundaries if you're married or you're single, okay? Especially if you're single and you're going out, make the boundaries. Make the boundaries. Do not overcompromise. It's not going to work, okay? It's not going to work. Do not if you've been like, I've been overcompromising my whole life, Debbie, with my husband or my wife, this is the time to kind of step back and try to create those boundaries. Love yourself, then they love you. If you are the one, if you're the one, you're the one. Remember that song? It's the 70s. If you love yourself and you love them and they don't love you back the same way, then do they really love you? I'm talking about this overcompromising, okay? Because most people overcompromise because they're wanting that love. They're wanting it back the same way, okay? Wealth for Capricorn. Career advancements are possible. Be seen equals success. Show off your talent. Be dedicated, but equals success, okay? So if you're, maybe you need to show yourself on the YouTube or Instagram or whatever, or you need to do a lecture or go to the boss and say, this is what I'm doing, show your work. This is the time to be seen. This is the time to show off your talent, okay? Which is funny because on health, it says, do not overwork. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm doing all this work. I don't need to do more. Maybe they're going to go up to you and go, oh, you need to work a little bit more. You need to do it. It's like, I'm doing all this. So do I get more money? Kind of stand up for your thing, but not in a nice way. Okay. Balance work, have fun, be in joy, helps with healing. Be careful with the flu. Okay. So Capricorn, be careful with the chest area, flu, sinuses, that kind of thing. Got a bad cough, please go in. Okay. Jeannie says, purple is definitely your color. Love the background, your makeup, your hair tonight. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. All right. So the next one is Sagittarius. Okay. Watch out for release who is not supporting you. So you need to let go and they're not going to like it. So it could be a partner. It could be a friend. It could be, your work partner. It's like, okay, I'm not going to tell you my things about my family because you keep on gossiping or whatever. So there's going to be like, release the people that are not supporting you. And if you feel like you're having to do it all yourself, let them go. So, okay, don't get involved with the drama or the arguments. Okay. What's good is a dream or a goal may start to manifest. Keep going. Don't, if you're like, oh, I see it's happening, don't sit back and, eat your bonbons, drinking your whiskey or smoking your cigarette and going, okay, it's coming. Just keep on going. I act like the people are living in the 70s. We used to eat bonbons and smoke and drink whiskey, but a lot of people don't do that anymore. So I don't know why I keep on saying that. Okay, so keep going. Networking equals success, helping others who helped you. Okay, if they're helping you, you help them. All right, don't overhelp. All right, get noticed. Allow yourself to get noticed. Okay, love. Go socialize. Go out on the date. Go out and have fun. Even if you're married, go out with your friends. Go with your partner. Go socialize. Stop get out of the house. Go out. Go see the movie. Go to dinner. Go to the dance. Go to a play. Whatever. Get out. Socialize. Okay. If you're single or even married, going socialize will help you with your work and it will help you with your love. You don't know. You could be saying, oh, I've got this business and did it. Oh, really? My friend needs one. My friend needs that organizer like my daughter. Okay. All right. So dates, go out, expand, network equals notice. All right. Wealth, embrace teamwork. Let others help you. Listen to your insight. Collaborate. Efforts can lead to great financial success. Collaborating, plan, doing, not over plan. Don't be stuck in the over planning. Start doing, but you could connect with other people. There's a lot of connection for Sagittarius this full moon. So connecting is going to help you with your love, your health, your prosperity or whatever. If you're sitting at home, I don't know. Health, join a club that helps you move. Not a time to hide. Here we go again. No movement equals sickness. Okay. Group will help you, or enhanced movement equals health. It's kind of like going to Weight Watchers and you got the group, right? Or your Weight Watchers on the computer, or talking to, it's like, we're going to have a bet. whoever loses 10 pounds, at the end of the month gets, $100 or something to get you going and to go forward. Okay. Lee says, bonbons and whiskey sounds good to me. Thank you. Kathy's like 625 people are in the house. Thanks, Kathy. Okay, so that was Sagittarius. The next one is Scorpio. Okay, watch out for suppressed emotions. I'm telling you, it's like, I wouldn't say I have suppressed emotions. It's just like I've been I really been living in that other realm. So it's like, hello, Debbie, snap out of it. Okay. Suppressed emotions, overworking, tired, or stressed. So watch out for that so that you're not overworking, you're tired or stressed. And I've been working a lot. So, but I'm in my joy. I really love doing this kind of stuff. I really, really do. 99.9 at the time, I really love doing this kind of stuff. So I'm in my joy. Okay. What's good is to finally release the past, let go, transformation within, confidence, spiritual growth, soul healing, and divine timing. So that could be divine timing of love, divine timing of wealth, divine timing of health. Like, oh, that doctor came at the right time. If it wasn't for that doctor, the divine timing. I mean, my son, when he was born, it was divine timing that I was at the right hospital with the right doctor. That's divine timing. So there could be divine timing that, someone's saying they want somebody for you to work for. You know what I mean? Divine timing. So that's what they're talking about. Love, allow deep connections equals breakthrough. Let your truth be shown. Accept them for who they are. Try not to change them. Okay? Not good? Then let them go. Let them go. Okay? So if they're like if you're doing 100% and they're not doing 100%, let them go. You don't have to compromise on that one either. Wealth, your efforts might finally be seen. And I feel like that kind of happened with the 25,000 people watching my video. So finally starting to get seen. Okay. Finally be seen. Recognized, honored equals financial rewards. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Remember that? Keep going. And there's a surprise within. Then there could be a surprise within. Okay. Health-wise for Scorpio, put you first, okay? Especially your mental health, all right? Breathe, rest equals peace and smiling, okay? So rest, I have the hardest time sleeping, especially when all this is going on because I'm seeing videos all night long. Breathe, mental health, definitely around the mental health, okay? So if you need to close your eyes and take a breath and, center yourself before you say something or do something, okay? The next one is Libra, okay? Watch out for, stop pleasing others, especially social and a lover. Create the boundaries. Watch out for the boundaries. See if they're going over the boundaries or not. What's good is a major, you could have a major glow up, like a major, whoa, all of a sudden everybody sees you and you're in the spotlight. Or it could be from work. It could be from love. It's like, oh, I got 5 choices. I can date 5 people. Or all of a sudden it's like everybody's noticing, wow, you did that at work, or all of a sudden you become healthy and you're like, oh, I can walk now. I can go to that park that I've always wanted to go to or whatever, that trail. Okay. You finally get recognized, admired, clarity about who you truly are and what you want and what you don't want. So this full moon could bring, because it's a Libra, it's the balance. It's a balance. So it's the scales, it's the scales. So, so you could be that admired clarity of what you truly want and what you don't want. Okay. Love, you're in the spotlight again. Single, please date if you can. Embrace who you are. If a partner doesn't see your light, maybe it's not the one for you. Just saying. Go for what you want. This is the time for you to go for what you want. Okay. Be in that strength. Wealth, personal project may lead to a financial gain. Trust your insight. Listen equals win. Listen to that insight. Listen to the insight. A lot of Libra people, not all, can be scientific. They could be the balance. It's like, oh, I need to see the left. I need to see the right. I need to see the top. I need to white, black, da da da. Try not to do that. Try to be in the balance. Okay. Be in the balance. All right. Health, balanced life. Don't overwork, stress. Watch out with feet or falling or your back. All right. Be careful with that. People are saying happy anniversary to me, and hi, thank you, Sky. Sky Johnson says, we love you, Debbie. Okay, so Libra here. Yep, so that's for you. Okay, the next one is Virgo. Watch out for, be overly critical of yourself and others. Some Virgos can be that way, okay? Also, over worrying about the finances because of all this stuff that's going on, all right? What good could come out if you're not in the vibration of fear, worry, and doubt? A new stream of income, a new position, confidence, growth, self-worth could come through. This full moon is trying to bring that to you. Excuse me. Love is in the air for you. Attracting positive. You could be like, oh, I'm dating and Debbie, you wouldn't believe that I'm attracting. So now you could be attracting positive people, but you have to be in positive too. You can't cut them down. Okay. Seeing your self-worth in your relationship, married or not, getting honored. If not getting honored, not getting respect, maybe you need to relook at that because, again, this is a Libra full moon and maybe you need to let them go or maybe you need to say something or whatever, okay? You need that balance, all right? Wealth, you finally planning around money pays off. If you've been planning about money and you've been planning about something, maybe there's a payoff for you on that, okay? Or thank goodness I took my money out of that stock and I saved money and everybody else lost it, or it could be something like that too, okay? Reevaluate your budget, ensure goals. If consistent, you can create really good money, okay? Health, be sure to honor your mental health too. Rest and breathe, all right? Happy anniversary, thank you. My son is a Virgo and he has been super critical. I know some Virgos are just... I feel like this is a really hard time for some Virgos. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not sure why, but it's like, yeah, it's like maybe because there's not a perfection going on. And this is, if you notice, a lot of changes. When I'm doing readings, I'm like, I'm sorry, you guys, but I don't see a constant, like what I've been. It's almost like, maybe this is bad for me to say, but it's like, okay, everything's going good. It's almost a little boring. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. I mean, I'm thankful and I'm grateful that things are going really, really good for you. But this year, oh my God, it's just been so up and down for people. And I'm sorry for that for you. So that's why I want you to connect to a spiritual place or a place that gives you security. And that's why it's like with friends or family or neighbors or coworkers, you don't have the time to over compromise and go, oh, okay. No, I want to feel good too. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so that you can get through this roller coaster that's going to be happening. And that has been happening. Okay, the next one is Leo. Watch out with your words. Don't overthink. Don't overthink a decision. Walk away, then come back with a new outlook. Leo, just kind of like take a deep breath. If it's going to be the words or if it's like, you need to do it, just step back. Take a breath, maybe breathe a couple times, get a sip of coffee or tea or something, walk outside, get the sun on you, and then come back and look at it again. And that's going to help you a lot. What's good is having a powerful conversation with yourself or others. If ready to hear the truth, could be beneficial. Start writing that book. Speaking. Networking opportunities may bring personal and financial rewards, okay? So again, being out and being seen. I'm a Leo moon, obviously. Look at me. Where? The hair, the whole thing. Me talking to you guys. This is not the time for me to like, oh, I'm not doing this anymore. That kind of thing. So love, strengthen connections, okay? Strengthen connections. Ask, listen, truly. Listening could truly bring a lover or one or more powerful lover. So like, listen, Linda, listen. Remember that? So it's like listening and Leos, cause they can and be on the go all the time. And, it's just step back and listen could bring not only the lover, where the point is like, if you're dating and they're like, oh, she listens. Oh, finally someone's listening to me. You know what I mean? can be really powerful, but also listening to your insight too can be very, very powerful. All right. Wealth, engaging, being seen, again, networking, financial prosperity. I see that there could be some kind of a raise or some kind of position that you're doing, or if it's like, well, we can't because of what's going on in the world, but maybe they put you in a space where you're like, oh, I'm good with at work. I'm working with someone that I like to work with, and they got rid of the person I didn't like to work with. Okay. Health, do puzzles, do things that challenge you, exercise, do therapy. It's like if you're exercising, if you're like, I walk a mile a day every day, but I don't need to exercise. Well, do 1.5 miles. Push yourself a little bit on your health. Push yourself. Again, if you have a heart condition, talk to your doctor. You know what I mean? Before that, take the vitamins maybe that you need. Again, talk to your doctor, talk to your holistic healer or whatever, because I am not a doctor. But if you are doing this and you're kind of getting that balance, that could create this good health, and that you can get through this year. Okay. Such a la di or something like that. It says, I'm a Virgo. We need to listen more and be less critical. I've worked on myself to do this. Well, fantastic. Thank you, Kathy. She's telling everybody to hit the like button. If you haven't donated or whatever, please, on the comment sections, like, share, you know what I mean? Please do that. It helps a lot. It helps me a lot. I appreciate it. Okay, Cancer. Watch out for emotions, fear, anger, family, and drama, and yelling. Please do not yell, or people yelling at you, okay? What's good is healing with your family. Maybe you got a family healing, finally talking to them or whatever. Truth being finally shown, and it might hurt a little bit, but it's like, finally, you're telling us the truth. We already knew you were split up, or we already knew you were dating that person, or we already knew, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm hearing that kind of thing. Heard, acceptance, a move up or upgrade in the home. Okay, because this is going to be around your family. This is going to be Cancer. This is going to be around your family. This is going to be around your home. This is going to be around your work. Okay, that kind of thing. Love, family, relationships take center stage. So it's like if you're wanting to love your family more, and then instead of dating, this is a good time for you. Date if you feel you can handle the emotions, because there's going to be a lot of emotions around, or you're going to be very emotional. Okay, and you could probably go on the date and you start crying, and the person's like, hello, I need to go. So your emotions, okay? Cuddle with your partner. Be in harmony. Laugh at home will help with the emotions. Release the emotions. If it's whatever helps you release your emotions, if it's taking a bath, taking a shower, going for a walk, laughing, playing a game, watching a comedy, don't stuff it in, because you're going to on somebody else, okay? Wealth, real estate or home related investments might be possible. Organizing, selling equals money. So like you're like organizing, if you're in Minnesota and you need an organizer, let me know. My daughter Sophia, fantastic organizer. She loves doing it. She's really, really good, and she's very, very picky. Equals money. So like you're emptying out your closet and you're selling this stuff, and it could create the money, but then also bring happiness to your home. Okay. Stocks, money around real estate, land, or building equals investments. Could be really good for you. Okay. I'm not a financial advisor. Be careful around the stocks and the cryptos right now. But the ones that are going to connect to you are anything around a home or stability, security. Okay. Health, allow others to support you. Stop doing it all yourself. I know a lot of you beautiful Cancer people, I'll just do it myself, and you're mothering everybody and you're healing everybody, and then it's like, when's the last time you took a breath? When's the last time you healed yourself? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so rest and nurture yourself. Okay. Elvin's saying Bitcoin will drop to a low 63,000, up and down like a yo-yo, and I've already been saying that. Yeah, yep, it's going to be crazy. Okay, Gemini, especially in June. Gemini, okay, watch out for, do not overwork, spread yourself thin in love or creativity, surrender. Allow the things to finally catch up with you. So it's kind of like with my son. It's like, I'm doing this and this and this and this. Stop, breathe, let the people catch up with you to where you're at. And that can bring beautiful stuff to you. People come to you, they can't catch up if you're on the go too much. So it's like you're here and it's like, we're trying to help you, but you keep on running, okay? So that's the thing that you need to watch out for, okay? What good could come is new love energy, date if single or even married. Creative ideas could come blossoming into something long-term. So that right now, you could create something and it could be long-term. Might not be right now, but down the road, you're going to be happy that you did it. Magical time. It's a magical time for you. Okay. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Take advantage of it in a good way. Allow others to love you. Sit down. Let them express their love to you. Okay. They don't, maybe not the one. You're still the one. Remember that song? Wealth, creative projects may offer opportunities. Start the business, especially spiritual or communication. If you got some kind of communication, because Gemini, you love to talk, you love to da-da-da-da. So if you're going to start a business or you're in a spiritual realm or connecting to the other realm, this is a really good time to start it. Might not flourish right away, but down the road, definitely in 2027 and 2028, you're going to thank me. Okay, health. Do what gives you joy. Don't be so serious. Laugh a little bit. Okay, boost your mental and emotional health. Boost it. Do whatever it takes for you to boost it up. Okay. Someone's saying, been trying to sell my house and shift near to family. Wish it would happen soon. Yes, done too much myself and body packed up. Yeah. Well, you can call, if you believe in St. Joseph, help me sell my home. St. Joseph, help me sell my home and do the statue. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. It can help. Doesn't hurt. Okay. Purple looks great on you. Thank you, Gigi. My daughter is a Gemini and she's always on the go. Yeah, my son is too. Yeah, it's like, hi, Mia. Okay, Taurus, watch out for getting stuck in routines that no longer serve you, especially around love and money. That's all I'm going to say on that one. What good could come? Allow a breakthrough. Allow yourself to go off the beaten path. So it's like if you've been driving to work the same old freaking way, go a different path. You might say, oh, look at that. We had that, me and my son had that with Angela Lansbury. It was like, oh my God, she's in the play by Blythe Spirit. And it was the last play that she did before she passed away. And I'm so glad I got to meet her. So like I'm saying to you, Taurus, allow a breakthrough, allow yourself to go off the beaten path. You don't know what's going to find you. Okay. Find that joy. Maybe finally get recognized for your work or, hello, this is what I'm doing at home and at work. Especially if you change your routine, you'll see who uses you or who honors you, and you can let go. That's your choice. And then you could be like, I'm getting honored over here, not there. Okay. So that could be the showing the truth. Again, the scales. Okay. Truth being shown. Love, truth of a relationship could be shown. Believe it. Okay. Date because you will see the truth. If you're dating, because that energy is in the air of, oh, red flags, out of there. You know what I mean? Green flags. I'm allowing it to happen. Allow the affection. Give affection can help the relationship. Wealth-wise for Taurus, focus on organizing your finances. Streamline expenses could lead to a greater stability. Saving for a rainy day. Please save for a rainy day. Put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. Equals happiness. If you don't need it for the rainy day, then you got money to maybe invest or whatever. Okay. Health, be constant. Finally, allow a wellness routine equals happiness. Stop doing for others so much. Do for yourself and time for self-love. Okay? So, Taurus. So the last one, Aries. Watch out for anger, impulsiveness, decision, tension in a partnership. Stop. Breathe before speaking. Okay, Aries. Slow down. Slow down. Don't be quick. Slow down. Okay. Okay, what's good? A powerful time to rebalance your love or your business partner with clarity. Maybe you can just like, okay, they're finally going to hear you, or you're finally ready to speak your truth. Okay. Expect healing, growth, and long-term connections. So expecting the healing growth. So like if you have a business, expect some kind of healing, or it's showing you the truth. It's like, oh, we spent too much money here and there. We lost and we had to lay people off. But then maybe it's like, oh, if we let that go, we still can keep these people and we don't have to lay them off. Expecting the truth. Okay. Expect the healing, expect that growth. Love, that I said, is in the air. Date, allow, grow, strengthen the relationship. Get married. You could get married. You could have an engagement. Okay. Or you could find the right one. You're the one. Remember that song? So, love is really strong for Aries right now, and especially love yourself. Okay. Especially love yourself. All right. Wealth, new adventures equals money. Ideas, be consistent equals money for you. Be consistent. There's so many people. I'm just like, if you were just consistent, you would be creating this money. Okay. Be seen equals money again. All right. This is not the time for Aries to hide. And I'm not saying that you have to be on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or anything like that. But if you're wanting to, you know what I mean? You could do videos where they don't see you, or you being seen at the market, or you're finally telling everybody, oh, I started this business. Tell everybody. That's the kind of thing I'm saying, not just do it all yourself. Okay. Health equals balance, work, rest, maintain well-being. This is the time for Aries to maybe do yoga. If you're not into yoga, it's just like taking a couple deep breaths to recharge yourself. Breath work would really do good for you. Relaxing, breathing every day tries to help you create happiness. Be happy. Be happy. If you're like, oh, Debbie, I'm going through this really hard time, then put on a timer and say, I have to laugh and smile and be happy, or do jumping jacks, or watch a cartoon for 10 minutes a day. That's you've got 10 minutes. And if you're like, I don't have 10 minutes, do it while you're driving to work. Listen to something that's making you laugh, okay? Or watching something that makes you laugh, okay? Allow that happiness. You deserve happiness. You deserve happiness. I know a lot of Aries have been going through a lot of things, and it seems thick and straight and So we want you to break out open and bring a little bit of curvature to you, okay? We want to fluff that pillow back up for you. I hope you know what I mean. Sounds really weird, but I hope you... It's like, put a smiley face there, put it on a sticky note, and in the morning you're like, I'm going to smile while I brush my teeth. That's where my happiness is, okay? Or even writing down, and this could be for everybody, for this coming up months or even that weekend, write down 5 things that you're happy about. Do you know what I mean? Write down things that, or I'm thankful for this, or I'm thankful for that. And it could be even just as simple as that, okay? And then if you say, I'm going to find 5 things that I'm happy about at the end of the day, you're going to look for happiness. You're going to look for it. Then you don't have to create as much, okay? All right. Again, we went over. Sorry about that. Karen says the truth is being shown as to who is showing honor. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Did I miss Capricorn? Nope. I'm going backwards. So I went from Pisces backwards. So I already did it. Okay. All right. So you beautiful, beautiful people. I honor you. I respect you. I acknowledge you. I appreciate you all, beautiful people. Like I said, next Tuesday is probably going to be the whole night of predictions. And then this Thursday, please join us with healings, beautiful sound. I do singing bowls. I do prayers for love and health and prosperity every time, every week. And we got beautiful people connecting together. And like they say, 2 or more together can heal the world. It can heal the world. So I want to give you blessings and smiles. And until next time, bye-bye.